once again, and we have a topic regarding consumer choice. Consumer choice yung ating pag-uusapan ngayon. At, okay, so let me check this first. So natapos na natin yung iba natin topics regarding market structures, law of supply and demand. Ngayon naman na pag-usapan natin yung consumer choice. Okay? So, ano ba ang consumer choice? So, yung consumer choice, actually, it is based on a consumer behavior, which I have a video po regarding consumer behavior. Meron din po akong video regarding consumer behavior aside from this consumer choice. Okay? So, ang consumer behavior kasi, it is the foundation of what we call as having a demand. And then after that behavior, the consumer will choose. And kung ano po yung napili nila, yun ang magdidikta ng tinatawag nating demand. No? That will be demand. So, itong pong theory of consumer choice ay isa pong branch ng microeconomics, no? That actually relates preferences to consumption expenditures and to consumer demand. Right? So ito na po yung pamimili, no? Paano ba namimili yung isang consumer? Right? Paano siya namimili? So marami po mga factors mamaya na ipapaliwanag sa inyo rito kung paano nangyayari yung kanilang choice. Okay? Now, next is trade-off. Mga trade-offs. So, these are any situation in which the quality or quantity of one thing must be decreased or another to be increased. Yung ngayon sinasabi nating opportunity cost. Yan po yung trade. Kasi mamimili yung consumer dyan. Kung what will the consumer benefit most, no? Kung saan po mas mabe-benefit yung consumer, yun ang kanyang bibilihin. So, ilang halimbawa po ng mga trade-offs in business ay nandito, okay? So, first, we have the choice, then the potential trade-off, right? So, choice dito is less market research will have lower cost, right? Yung kanyang potential trade-off is that less successful new product launch, no, means lower sales, no? So, yung pong dalawa na yan, alright? So, mamimili. Ano ba? Less research tayo o less product launch. So, mamimili po tayo kung ano yung pinaka magiging trade-off natin. Kasi ang consumer, they are going to choose kung ano yung kanilang issue. Ngayon, dito, syempre, ang mga consumer, they're going to make a research, no? Mag-research sila at titingin doon sa mga new product launch, no? Regarding that product. So, kung ikaw, you are in that the market research, or you're going to less the new product launch, no? So, mamimili ka dun sa dalawa na yun kung ano yung ite-trade off mo, right? You're going to trade off kasi. Kung ite-trade off market research, no? ang mangyayari niyan, magkakaroon tayo ng lower cost, no? Siyempre, you will trade off the market research. Bababa yung gastos mo, no? Pero kung ang ite-trade off mo naman is the successful new product launch, magkakaroon tayo ng lower sale. Right? So it depends upon kung ano yung pipiliin. Right? It depends upon. Now another thing is higher quality standards to build reputation or more quality control and assurance costs. Alright? So what will be the trade-off then? Alright? So dito, kamukha nung potential trade-off, no? Ang choice kasi dito, less market research. So if you will have a less market research, that will lessen the cost of production. Pero ang potential trade-off natin dito, yung itin-trade off natin dito, yung new product launch. No? Yung launching ng product, itin-trade off natin. So, itong launching new product, ang magiging result niya is lower sales, no? Kasi itin-trade off natin siya, no, dito sa less market research. Right? Okay. So another thing is ito, kamukha nito, yung choice dito kasi higher quality standards to build reputation. Siyempre, gusto ng mga consumer, mataas ang quality, no? Saka medyo mura. So, itatayo dun yung magandang reputation ng produkto. Ang trade-off dito, yung potential, yung more quality control and assurance costs. No? Another thing is choice, no? Choice agad. Higher advertising online, no? Yung commercial. Ang trade-off is reduced advertising on TV. Then another choice here is choose lower risk investments, no? And the potential trade-off is to gain lower rewards. Alright? So yun po yung ating some example trade-offs in the business. Okay. Then next is let's now look at the factors which influences the consumer choice. Ano ba yung mga factors na nakaka-impluensya sa mga consumer, right? Dito sa mga buyer. So, the factors influencing consumer choices are, ang dami po. Una rito yung personal factor, then we have social factors, then economic factors, then we have psychological factors, and then the environmental factors. So yun yung mga 5 factors na nakaka-impluwensya sa pagpili ng consumer sa kanyang bibilihing produkto. Okay? So pag sinabi natin kasing consumer choice, it is the way people choose to spend their money. Right? Ito po yung way kung paano yung consumer ay mamimili, no, ng mga produkto para doon niya gastusin yung kanyang pera. And ito yung mga factors na sinabi ko ang nakaka-impluwensya. No? Now, the first factor which influences consumer choice, no, is none other than the personal factor, no? Let's look at the personal factor. Sabi, pag sinabi natin personal factor, it's personal na, no? Pertains to your individual need, no? So let's look at needs first, no? So needs pertains to the essential item, wants, no? Which something one can live without. So that's what we meant by want, no? Want. So that's the difference between needs and the want. No, want is something you can live without, but needs is considered to be as an essential item, Then, under personal factors, we're going to consider the likes and dislikes, no? The personal tastes or the preferences, no? Then we also include values, no? What is personally significant in your life or important in your life. Meaning to say prioritization under personal factors. No, siyempre, pagkain muna bago luho. Diba? Okay. So that's under personal factors. Now, the next thing is, right? So under the social factors, we have the family, no? The likes and dislikes may be passed on to the children, no? Under the family, ng social factor. Then we also have friends, yung likes and dislikes may be passed on, wanting to have the same. Right? So, nakaka-apekto po yung family at yung friends pagdating sa consumer, no? Consumer choice. Right? Under ng social factor po yan. Okay? So, another thing is economic factors, no? Economic factors naman tayo. So, under economic factors, we have general or personal family income. In terms of general, we have personal income or your family income, which actually influences consumer choice, no? And what one can afford in the time of purchase. For example, nandiyan tayo sa grocery, kung ano yung kaya nating bilhin, yun na yung ating kukunin under economic factors that we have. So, nakaka-apekto yan sa consumer choice. Kung magkano lang yung dala mong pera, kung kulang ba yung pera mo, kung sapat ba, right? Yan ay mga nakaka-influensya sa ating consumer choice under ng economic factors. Ang susunod naman po natin ay yung environmental factors, no? Environmental. So, under environmental factors, no? Buying products which can be reused. These are products which are considered to be as washable, no? Like lunch boxes rather than a plastic bag. So, kaya nga po environmental yan, ano? Parang ang ibig sabihin yan, economical, no? Hindi natin hindi masasayang, bagkus ay makakatipid pa tayo under environmental factors. Makakatipid ka na at makakatulong ka pa sa environment. Okay? Under environmental factor na nakaka-influensya sa consumer choice. No? Another thing is yung psychological factors which pertains to planned buying or impulse buying. Kasi ganito po yan, sa planned buying, often fulfill the needs. So, nakaplano po yung pamimili ninyo, halimbawa, pagsahod ninyo, tapos there is already a plan before the salary. Paplano ka na para pag dumating ang sahod, mayroon na tayong listahan, pabibili mo na yung mga pangangailangan. So, that often fulfill the needs, no? If the consumer will resort to planned buying under psychological factors. But in terms of impulse buying, it's without consideration of the needs or options available. So, minsan, pag nakita mo yung isang product na yun at gusto mo, binili mo, without any consideration, no, of the needs or option available, kukunin mo at kukunin siya without any planning, no? So, yun po yung natawag natin na under ng impulse buying, which is within the scope of psychological factors. So, dalawa po yan, ano? Under psychological factors, we have the planned buying and the impulse buying. Alright, so those are the what we call as the factors influencing consumer choice, right? Now, aside from this, we have different topics regarding consumer choice, and we're going to discuss that to the other videos. Okay, so hanggang dito na lang po, and please subscribe and ring the notification bell for my video updates. God bless us all and God bless the Philippines. Bye-bye.